Irreverent, entertaining, cool. You're listening to LA Talk Radio.
You're listening to Question Reality with Priscilla Leona, right here on LA Talk Radio.
Hi, and welcome to Question Reality. I am Priscilla Leona, producer and host of this show, and we are coming to you live from Los Angeles, California. For 10 years, we've been providing our audience with entertainment industry career advice, and this show, my earphones are falling off, but I don't want to mess my hot hair up, so this show is for you if you're questioning your career reality about pursuing a career in show business. So if you're questioning it and you question, do I want to be a bass player? Well, today, David's going to answer the questions. The guests on our show include Emmy winners, Grammy winners, Tony Award winners, reality TV stars, producers, directors, casting directors, talent managers, actors, singers, comedians, writers, PR agents, screenwriters, script supervisors, stunt people, and entertainment attorneys, and so many more. If the list continues, because if they're working in the entertainment industry, they are going to be on the show. I will hunt them down and beg them to be on the show. If you missed any of our shows, here are 3 ways that you can listen to past shows. I'm going to ask Albert to do a set me up on Facebook Live. So let me do this real quick. You know, I'm always doing busy work. In the acting industry, this would be called busy work. So as an actress, this is busy work. Okay, so we're going to start the live video, which is separate from the one that you're seeing now. And it says starting. Hold on, everybody. Hold on. Connection issues, obviously. Here, can you take this over? Because the audience is like, okay, so it says it's starting, so just fix it. Can you fix it? Yeah, you can. Look, David's already started. He's doing Facebook Live too. Okay, so back to what I was saying. If you missed any of our shows, here are 3 ways that you can listen to the past shows. Number 1, go to our archive page on the LA Talk Radio website and search for our show title, which is Question Reality. That's 1. Number 2, go to iTunes, Google Play Store, Stitcher.com, and we're under the podcast section. And then number 3, you can get your free mobile app on the App Store or the Google Play Store. So 3 ways to get these shows. Now, when you download the free LA Talk Radio mobile app, please explore. Like I'm drunk. I've been hitting the whiskey again. Please explore our other shows. We have a bunch of super fun hosts, a lot of great topics. So just kind of peruse the website and look at all the fantastic shows that are available. Very exciting, informative topics. And there's something actually really for everyone on LA Talk Radio. It's amazing. Finally, if you want to be on our show or refer a guest, basically someone who wants to promote themselves, their CDs, as long as it's not culty. I can't do culty. I have been getting requests for culty things, CULTY, my own word. Sorry, I can't do the culty. All right. So if they have products, they want to promote themselves and they're working in the entertainment industry, and they want to help our audience with sage advice, then please, we want you on the show. And we're currently booking for 2019. So you have to go to our official website. It's not latalkradio.com. It's questionrealityradioshow.com. questionrealityradioshow.com. And also, that's the website if you want to see all of the guests that are going to be on the show for the whole entire year, who's been on the show and who's upcoming on the show. And we usually book 6 months to a year in advance. So, you know, check it out and see. There might be someone on the show that you are pursuing a career in that arena and you want to know about. Like maybe possibly being a bass player. And that leads me to this gorgeous man over here. Is this man not hot? Now, Facebook Live, Albert, what's happening with that? Can I
had to switch to our network.
Really? Why?
Because the guest network doesn't
Oh, talk in the mic, Albert. People want to hear you. Albert, Albert.
We had to
Albert.
switch to our network. The guest network wasn't working.
Okay, let me get that over here because I have to be hosting, producing, and Facebook Living all at the same time here. Now, is there any reason you turned it on the side?
Yeah, so we'll have a wider angle because David's sitting here and you're sitting here.
Yeah, but when that is
No, it's fine. It'll work.
now people, Nikki Nicole is watching. I'm going to wave to you. Can you tell me, Nikki, when you're looking at this, are we sideways or are we straight up? Because I really am scared to do it this way. Are you sure? Because
think we're-
it usually switches. Can you
Okay,
watch?
look, he's got his.
Yeah, but
This
can
is
you go?
sideways.
Can you go on Facebook and check it out right now, Nikki? Are we sideways? Are we actually filming the correct way? Can you answer? Straight up. Does that mean yes, it's good, or no? I don't know what straight up. I hear straight up. I'm ready to sing a Paul Abdul song. Nikki,
Yeah, we're good.
are we
See?
good? Oh yay!
We're
Okay.
normal.
Oh, is that what
right.
you're saying? Okay. Yay! All right, so now we're back. We're back, people. Okay, Nikki Nicole, thank you. She said it is correct. All right, so we got Albert. Can you come in the shot a little bit more to the left? Okay.
Or is that the right or left?
Try to make it look natural to my left. Try not to look like
But
you're.
that's my
All right.
right.
Yes. Yeah, well, my left. Okay. So we have the gorgeous David Gomez Herrera. And say hi to your fans, David.
Hello. Thank you for the invitation.
Oh, don't you love that voice, Nikki? Oh, my gosh. Oh, Christine Owen says, can you slightly move up? Oh, okay. How's that, Christine? Is that good? Straight up now, tell me. Okay, you want to make sure
That's
that
Paula
the heads
Abdul.
are. Albert, Christine Owens is saying that the heads are not in there, even though through my phone I'm seeing the heads.
heads?
So, can you look on your phone and make sure? Can you monitor and make sure that your heads are showing? Okay, so David Gomez Herrera is a young, handsome, hot, I'd say hot, multi-talent. Oh, wait, you keep getting people that want to say hi. Wait, hold on. I'm trying to wave to everybody.
Looks like the heads are there. Look,
Okay. All right.
the heads are
Okay,
there.
the heads are good now. Okay. All right, everybody's chiming in. All right, so David is a young, hot, and multi-talented Cuban musician who's only been in the United States for 2 years, but in those 2 years, he has been forging a very successful path in the world of music and is constantly on tours around the country. Isn't that fantastic? So many people come here and it takes them years to do what you've been doing for 2 years. So that's amazing. And David comes from an entertainment family. His father and his brother are musicians and his mother is an actress. And I want everybody to check out his music and follow him on social media because he's such a sweetheart. And you're going to see that in a minute. So on Facebook, it is David Gomez Herrera .5. I don't know. Isn't that like a weird name? We're going to talk about that.
Yeah, David Gomez Herrera. You can-
Yeah. And on Instagram at the Cuban Bass. Okay. So first of all, David, welcome to the
Thank
Question
you.
Reality Radio Show. And congratulations on your new project as soloist, bassist. And this is your first album, and it's called Havana Bass,
Exactly.
appropriately titled. So what is, with this being your first solo bass project, what does this entail? A lot of people don't know, like, what is the process? What have you been doing so far?
Well, the process started, with the ideas. Now, we are making. I think like 6 or 8 songs for this first album, There will be like 4 cover songs.
Cover songs?
The other original
now,
songs.
see, that's interesting. Okay, so on the album you have how many songs? Say that again.
8.
8. Okay, and 4 of them are cover songs.
Yes.
So tell us about the process that you had to go through to get the cover songs, because you just can't do other people's songs. It's a whole process, and a lot of people don't know that. Tell us what you had to do to get those on your album.
Yes, all started. I picked the best song, my favorite song, like by Stevie Wonder, Michael Jackson. So for me it's cool because I play the voice melody.
The melodies?
Yes, I made the song with my style, with jazz, funk, all Cuban things.
Okay.
That's what attracted me when I first heard you on the street.
On the street.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's tell the story real quick. Albert, I have David on as a result of Albert. He was at lunch or walking home, and he heard David playing, and he was just blown away. So he came home and he said, "Oh my God, I saw this amazing bass player. You have to have him on the show." So we listened to you, and I'm like, wow. So go ahead, Albert.
Well, it's because normally when you think of a bass player, they're not playing the melody. So, that's why it was amazing that you alone out on the street were playing a bass and playing the song. I knew the songs you were playing. I think you were playing "Let It Be" at one point.
Yes.
So of course I love the Beatles, so that immediately attracted to me. I heard that, and then I thought I heard you playing perhaps "Tears in Heaven" or one of those Eric Clapton. I can't remember.
Yes, Sir Duke by Stevie Wonder.
Oh yeah, Sir Duke. Yes, and so I was amazed because normally when I'm walking by and I hear street musicians, I say, I'm not really thinking too much.
You're not getting my pennies. You're not getting my buck. No.
But when I heard David, I said, "Wow, wait a minute. I've got to take a second take on this." So I went back and I heard you got your card, and then told Priscilla she wanted you on the show.
So what is it? I mean, why is it so? Okay, for people who are not musicians, why is it so impressive when you hear a bass player be able to play the melody?
Because the bass player is usually the person who plays as a supporting part of the song, playing the low end it's usually a vocalist or a horn player or that will play the melody. So it is unusual when a bass player is playing the melody. And so I really found that amazing.
That's hard work, apparently.
Yeah, I
that's
found that to
A
be
little
very
bit.
Oh
good.
my
But it's
gosh!
okay, it's okay.
Wow!
I love
Wow!
it.
So that's impressive. I don't play music, so I have no idea, but it sounds impressive if you can do that. Now, what this album? What are the 4 cover songs? Because I'll probably know them. What are they?
Yeah. Bueno, now we are recording a lot of songs, so we don't have the 4 songs ready. But now I have "Let It Be" for sure. Sir Duke. There are other songs by Drake. It's called "In My Feelings."
Okay.
It's very very popular song in this name. There are a challenge in internet. But we make for this song a remix.
Remix. And so the 4 songs, what was the process? I think we started talking about that. We got lost. What's the process for, if you want to do an album, what is the process to get cover songs on your album? What do you have to do?
Bueno, first, learn the song, study. Later, write all the music for the other musicians. The studio is hard. Make your ideas in the studio. But now we have a very very good team. We are working with a very very good team. All are my friends, really good musicians. And now we are making.
And what did you have to do administrative wise or legally to get those songs on your album?
Yes. When now that's a very very good question. Now we are making all the music with my versions.
Yeah.
So if there are no problem with the version legally.
So your arrangements, your
Exactly.
customizations of
Exactly.
those songs.
Exactly.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
So,
yeah.
so are you saying because you rearrange them, you have permission to use those?
Yes. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
If you rearrange the songs, you can use them, even the words and everything. Or is it instrumental, or do you have vocalist?
No, it's instrumental.
Instrumental. So you can totally
Yeah.
use it if you do the
yeah,
rear.
there are no
my
problem.
gosh.
Now
I
there are a
didn't
lot of
know
problems
that.
with copyright.
Yeah.
But no, we are good with.
So you can
With
do
that.
that.
Mhm.
Oh
Yes.
my gosh! See, I
Sí,
didn't
sí,
know
sí.
that. I thought that's a hassle to do that. Okay, so it's 8 songs, and who are the other musicians? What instruments, and who are the other musicians?
Bueno, there are we have different songs, but the normally setup is drum, guitar, trumpet, saxophone. Pero we have violin, cello, vocals
Wow.
too. See, yeah.
Wow. Well, what are their names so we can give them credit? Who
Oh
are they?
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, my friend Tanya in the violin, Gabriel he have his studio. We are record everything in his studio. He play guitar with different musicians. So we have like two drum players for for different styles,
Different songs.
different
Okay.
songs.
Yeah. And what are their names? Just to.
Está Timothy y
Okay.
está Ralph Meyer.
Okay. And the vocalist?
Vocalist Regina Soto.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, I love that. Don't you just
She's
love
Cuban.
Are they all Cuban?
Yes,
oh,
she's Cuban,
great.
too. She's
Oh,
really,
my
really-
gosh. That's great. Oh, Pamela Haw is checking in. Hello, Pamela Haw. Hugs to you. Thank you for saying it's a cool show. This guy is fantastic.
I think this is the first time we've had a bass player.
We've
isn't
never
it?
had a
This
bass
is the
player.
first
We've
time.
never had a bass player. You're the very first. I'm privileged. Now, what are you going on? So right now you're still in the studio, but after you finish doing the songs, what are you going to do to promote the album?
Well, I have a very very big expectative with this album. I want to apply for the Grammy. I don't know if
yeah.
if I can wait, but
You can do it. Why not?
Good.
Yes.
I
You've
had
got
a
the vision. You have the vision.
Yeah, I mean, I was a producer on a short film, and it was nominated. One of the songs on my short film was nominated for an Oscar in the short films category. So if I can do it, we can do it. You can do it. Yes, we
Yes,
can do
yes,
it.
I
So
want.
what are you? So your ultimate goal is for it to be, on the ground.
Pero now I want to start with my YouTube channel. So
Okay.
yes, now I think this is a very very good way for promote.
Yes.
Your ideas or your music. So now I want to start with my YouTube channel. Instagram, Facebook is very important for that.
It's very important, as everyone knows, to promote all of your work. Now, David, it's also very hard, though, to do it just by yourself. You really need a team because you're working on the artistic aspect, but you have to also work on the business side, promoting, and it's very hard. What is your plan to do that? All by yourself, or do you have a team?
Bueno, now I don't have the manager or the
manager.
The product. Pero now I'm doing everything by myself. Pero it's good because I'm learning all these
That's
new
right.
things.
Yeah.
I'm from Cuba. In Cuba, we don't have internet, so I'm really new. My Facebook account have 2 years.
Oh.
So I'm new with all this, with the Instagram, with the social media marketing. So now it's good. It's a good opportunity for learn for all this new.
You have no internet in Cuba? Not yet. Still?
No, yeah, it's really really hard.
Wow. But you
yes.
knew what it was when you were in Cuba, but you didn't have it. You just heard about it.
No.
All right. So you don't have a team yet, but the goal will be to get a team because it's very hard to do that by yourself.
Yes.
But you are learning, so that is great as well because you have to learn to do it, and then you can tell someone else to do it for you.
Yes.
You can get one of your girls, one of these hot. You can get a hot chick. Yeah! Woo! Hey, hot chick, if you're out there and you want to be on David Gomez's team, he'll interview you, right?
I forgot I was supposed to take pictures
Yeah,
too.
Albert
so I
is
gotta
in charge.
Take pictures.
Yes, Albert has to take pictures
Some
and
promo
video.
pictures.
So yes, we need to do Okay, let's do promo pictures. Yeah, everybody join in.
And we've got that. Let me turn.
Oh, wait a minute.
Okay.
You know when I'm taking it. Ready? 1,
2, 3.
Good.
And one of me. Oh, did you get me?
Yeah,
No, not. No.
Let's get it from.
Okay, give us a pose. Give us a hot pose, David. Woo! Look, isn't he beautiful, girls? All right, he needs a team. Ladies, I would jump on the team right away. Wait till you hear him. Okay, so who books? I know that you do a lot of gigs and you go on tour a lot.
Yes.
Who books your gigs and books your tours?
By myself,
Look at that.
I play like 15 different bands here in LA.
You
Yes.
play in 15 different bands?
Yes.
Whoa!
This happened. There are a lot of
I hope you're getting paid.
yes.
Because they try to get you to work for free. You know how they are.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Oh, well, let's
You
test
know,
you out. And
yeah.
if you're good, I'll hire you. And then they...
No, I live. Fortunately, I live by the music. Music is my job full time.
Okay.
So, pero this is the thing. There are like six, seven bass players, really good bass players here in Los Angeles
Yeah.
area. We rotate. We have all the gigs. So when somebody call me, oh yeah, I need a tour, I need a bass player for tonight. If I playing with other bands, I say I can't play with you tonight, but I have my friend. I can send you,
You
my
refer
a very good
That's
bass
so
player.
nice of you.
That's happened.
A
You know,
lot of people wouldn't do that.
Wow.
That's so nice of you.
eso me gusta. I like
We
that.
have to say hi to Steve Portlock, who's watching, and he said hello.
Hi, Steve.
And then we have, I don't know who this is, Guy Nelly or G Nelly. Is that a friend of yours?
Finally.
If it's not, it is now. Thank you,
Hi,
Mr.
Gina.
Hotness, Steve Portlock, for tuning in. Oh my gosh, I love that man. Okay, so you are booking your own gigs. You're working on your own album, doing everything. So you're the leader. You're organizing the musicians. You've done all the arrangements. And how much longer would you say it'll take before it's done, the album?
The album. Bueno, we are start the record now, pero I think in 4 months we'll be ready.
4 months.
Yes,
Oh,
pero
good.
we are work every day, Okay, normally make an album. It's
It
a
takes
long
a long
process.
time.
Yes,
Yeah.
sometimes
Yeah.
you spend years for one album, pero now we are.
Are you
Working very hard
are you
for
a
that.
self-taught musician or did you go to school?
No, I studied classical music for 10 years at the Music Conservatory in Cuba, where I graduated from double bass. But also I studied by myself other jazz, Brazilian music. Y bueno, Cuban music.
Yeah.
you
Oh
learn in the
my God,
parties.
it's so
my
fun.
family,
So
yeah.
feisty and flavorful. Do you know someone named Miriam Camarina?
Of course,
She's
yes.
waiting.
Hello, Miriam.
Yeah, she's tuning in. Thank you,
Thank you.
Miriam
Thank you for being
Camarina. So, do you play any other instruments or?
But my principal instrument is the double bass, the electric bass, but a little piano, a little guitar. I can
Yeah.
sing a little bit.
We got to hear you sing. Oh, you're coming back on the show and doing some singing for us. And now I know that your dad, your father, and your brother also are musicians. So what do they play? And did you used to play in a band with them?
Yes. Bueno, in Cuba, we have our family band is called the Gomez family.
Oh.
Yes. I love play with they, you know.
What do they play? What instruments?
When my brother play guitar and clarinet too.
Oh, wow.
But he's very, very focused with the guitar right now. He's a great guitar player.
Wow.
My father play piano really, really good. He teach classical percussion on the Havana University.
Oh, nice.
Yes.
Oh, he must be really good. My gosh. And your mom is an actress? What does she do? Does she do soap operas or telenovelas or what does she do?
Bueno, she make TV shows for theater things too. But in Cuba, she's the people call my mom like the origami queen. You know what is origami?
Origami, Japanese.
Yes, Japanese.
Yeah.
Bueno, she make histories, so she can make. For example, one origami, the lion origami, you know, is a piece of paper.
Yeah.
And you can get one lion origami, but she made that in real size. So she made real origami.
Gosh.
Yeah,
We have to order some for Christmas. I order some and give them for Christmas presents. And what's your mom's name?
Nereida Herrera.
Oh, say that one more time.
Nereida
Nareda.
Herrera.
Reina.
Herrera.
Oh, boy, there's a lot of rolling of the tongue in that. I'm not too good at that aspect. And they must be so proud of you coming
Thank you.
here. How did you end up coming here? Was it on a scholarship or how did you get here?
Well, I come here for a festival, Cuban festival in New York.
Okay.
2 years ago. And when the festival finished,
You loved it. You're like, I am so there. Oh, someone's watching. I think that's Micah from Hawaii. Hey, Micah. Thank you so much for watching. Say hi to Micah.
Hello, Micah.
You're getting fans right and left. My goodness. Okay, so did you do you get nervous before a performance or a competition?
No.
How come?
Pero now with my new project,
Sometimes, because you
know,
want it to be successful and you're scared, right?
Yes, there are a lot of responsibilities in the same time. Now it's not only the music. When I play with other band, I only focus in my bass, my music. But now it's the music, the other musician, the sound, a lot of things. But yeah, it's okay.
You don't get nervous. We have someone else tuning in named Jonathan Davis.
Jonathan. Hello. Hi, Jonathan.
Yeah. That's my old friend from Maryland, East Coast,
yeah.
down from New York. Here's New York, and Maryland is...
Didn't he used to
couple
play
states down.
bass?
No, he's not a bass
okay.
player. I'm not sure what Jonathan does. What do you do, Jonathan Davis? Oh, I think he has a business called Merry-Go-Round. I'm not sure what, but if that's still accurate.
I used to play bass years ago in a group called Blue Destiny
Really?
and another one called Eddie Gale and the High Tech Emergency.
Yeah, they were pretty big
Yeah,
here.
and Eddie Gale
Yeah.
used to play with Cecil Taylor and the Sun Ra band. He used to play trumpet for them. It was very avant-garde. And it was avant-garde. And what happened was one time, I'm so used to doing him, he calls a key and we kind of modal it out.
Okay.
But one time he called a key, he said E flat like that. And then suddenly it's There Will Never Be Another You. So it's like I was expecting a modal tune, and he's now I got to do all these chords.
I don't know what they're talking about, not being a musician, but it sounds... I don't know what that means. But you know what? What I do know is that it is time to listen to one of your songs.
Okay.
We are going to listen to... Now, why don't you introduce the song before we play it? Is it Sir Duke
Sir
by
Duke
Stevie
by Stevie Wonder.
Stevie Wonder. Okay, so we're going to play Sir Duke by Stevie Wonder. Now, focus on the bass because
He's taking the melody on the bass,
Yeah.
which is very impressive.
very
Thank you.
impressive.
As a matter of fact, I'm playing this tune with a big band called the Gem City Jazz Cats.
Oh, yeah.
We're doing this tune, and it's all the horns that are
Yeah.
doing the
There's
melody.
like 15 people in
and
that band.
we do that little thing that everyone does together.
Yeah,
we do all that.
That riff.
But he's doing everything on this one.
So when you listen to
yeah.
this song, this is David, and he's doing everything. So without further ado, let's listen to David Gomez Herrera. And while we're listening to this, he's going to be setting up because he and Albert are going to play a tune to close out the show called Sunny. Are we doing Sunny?
Yeah.
It's Sunny?
Yeah.
So this is David Gomez Herrera.
That's it.
Woo! Holy macaroni! Oh my gosh, wasn't that fantastic? See, didn't I tell you? You are so great.
Thank you very much.
Now, do you like to go by David Gomez or David Gomez Herrera?
David Gomez.
Okay. And the reason I ask that is with social media, because you're starting out, but one of the things I want to emphasize to everyone that's listening is that you have to think about branding. When you're starting out in any business, but especially entertainment, you have to be consistent. So if you're going to go by David Gomez, everything needs to be David Gomez or David Gomez Herrera. So every social media account that you set up, make sure it's consistent, right? Because and there are so many David Gomez's, right?
Exactly.
So it's kind of hard. So on Facebook, if you type in, like I did, David Gomez Herrera, there were like 25,000. And then I asked you for your Instagram, which is the Cuban base. Right.
That's the brand.
So that's different. And I'm thinking, maybe what do we do about that? Because the Cuban base, that's kind of cool, right? I like that.
Okay.
And people would maybe get to know you better if it was the Cuban base. But have you done research to find out if you type in Google how many people are the Cuban base? You haven't looked it up?
No.
Okay, let's look that up because we want to brand you, right, with a certain name. So it's David Gomez. It's like, oh my, so think about that.
Yeah.
And your album is entitled Havana Base. So I love that. So think about branding, people. So when you're starting out, make sure your Facebook, your Twitter, your Instagram, everything is consistent. Now, David has a common name, but if you want to kind of be known as something, your name's kind of rare, then that's great. But anyway, enough about the branding. Okay, so I wanted to ask you, how do you balance your music career with your other obligations, with your family? And I don't know if you have a girlfriend or a mate. How do you do that?
Well, right now, all my family is in Cuba. So now I have the time for work. Music now, I'm doing the music full time, 100% a day. So, pero I planificate my day.
Right.
Every hour, what can I do? What can I do for improve, for be better way.
So that is great that you're focused 100% because you're young and now is the time.
Exactly.
Don't be thinking about getting a wife or
He's
a
got the
boyfriend.
energy.
No children.
No, because once you bring another person in and you're in a relationship, it gets so emotional and you have to, think about so many other things. So focus on the music. There's some hot chicks out here, so don't be tempted.
Okay,
right?
okay.
Because you're a good-looking guy. They're all gonna want to be in a relationship with you. You got to stick with the music. It's hard, David Gomez. My goodness. Now, I have my next question is: have you? I don't think you have, but while you're performing, have you ever made a mistake and then thought, oh shit, and then what did you do to cover up? What is a technique that other musicians could use, other bass players?
Okay, well, that happen usually. Yeah. The strings broke strings.
Oh yes.
Yes, pero it's move all your.
Like if your string broke, what would you do? You just keep playing?
Yeah, I keep playing. With humor, with joy.
You have to keep going.
Keep going. Exactly.
And you know what? But the problem, some people who have those whammy bars, when the string breaks on those, the entire instrument goes out of tune.
Wow. Yeah. Oh, my God. What? Now, this will probably be like one of the last questions, but what are some of the things to do and some of the things not to do when you're pursuing a career as a bass player? Like, what would you tell someone? Don't do this, do this. What would you say?
Okay. Don't take care with your attitude. that's the most important. Arrogant,
Arrogant.
but that's bad thing. Don't do that.
Yeah.
If things to do, be friendly,
Yeah.
be open, all the time, meet new people. That's very important.
Right.
Study, go for it. Yeah.
So
But,
basically, he said common sense things. Be friendly.
Yeah.
Try to get out and network as much as possible because you
Yes.
never know who you're going to meet. Look, you were just playing, and now look what on the street, and Albert saw you. Who you never know who is
Captured
going
my
to be
ear.
watching you, right?
yes.
You never know. So you always want to be friendly and always have your business together. Your website, do you have a website?
Not yet, but I'm working
Okay.
on that. Yes,
Well, I own a
all that.
website design business, so let me know. We'll get you a
Okay,
website
okay.
for free. For free. All right.
Better.
Look up PriscillaWebsites.com.
Okay, no,
PriscillaWebsites.com. Okay, so we got one more question, and that would be what has been your biggest challenge as a musician, and how did you deal with that challenge?
My biggest challenge when I come here, I work in other things with with no music work.
Trying to get money,
Yeah.
working for
Yes,
money.
I was working like car washer in restaurants. It's hard because I want make music all the time, but it's good because I know myself better now. I can.
You know what you want to do and not want to do.
Exactly. That's good. That's job are good too. It's humility.
Yeah.
It's good. It's
Yeah.
good.
Because you don't want to waste your time doing something that is going to take away from your passion and your craft.
Exactly.
Now, real quick, what are some of your upcoming gigs that we could go see you?
Yes. Okay. I have now for the album. I don't have gigs by my project yet, but we are in the Lighthouse every Monday in the Hermosa Beach. Yes.
Yes, our friend Chuck Johnson plays there. He plays saxophone.
Oh yeah. That's a really good place for the jazz musicians.
So everybody
every
at
Monday
what time?
at 10 from 12.
10 to 12.
PM.
So everybody go see David Gomez at the Lighthouse in Hermosa Beach every Monday at 10 p.m. And also, please follow him at the Cuban Base on Instagram and follow him on Facebook under David Gomez Herrera. Okay? And now it's a long one. But you know what? If you went by David Gomez Herrera, I think that would narrow it down. And it sounds cool. David Gomez Herrera. Right? Woo! He's there. He's coming. All right. So we have a treat for you now. Albert Baico on guitar and David Gomez Herrera, I'm going to just say his whole name, they are going to play a song. What did you decide, boys?
We're going to play a Blue Bossa.
One of my favorites. Oh my gosh, that's a treat. So they're going to play it. There's no music. There's no, what is that called when you look on the paper? What is that
sheet
called?
music?
There's no sheet music. They're doing it live. And that's one of my favorite songs. So I want to thank everybody for tuning in. Thank you, everyone who spent time listening to David. David, would you come back on my radio show when your album is done so we can promote it?
Yes.
You
of course,
promise?
Yes, of course. Yes. Thank you, Priscilla. Thank you.
And so we're going to close out the show with Blue Bossa from David Gomez Herrera and Albert Baico. Bye! Woo! Yay! Thank you guys for tuning in. Wasn't that fantastic? Say goodbye to your fans, David.
Goodbye. Thank you. Thank you, Priscilla.
You are
Thank you.
welcome.
Thank you. Here
And
for-
Albert,
for
say
the-
goodbye to your fans.
We will see you in the future.
In the
Ooh,
future.
vale. In the
Hey, yeah. And check him out at the Cuban Bass and on Facebook. And he's going to come back and promote his album Havana Bass.
Havana Bass.
And I'm going to do a website for him. So we will announce it on Facebook. And then we'll be able to follow his progress. Maybe we can have pictures and videos of your studio work. That
Yes,
would be
all
great
that
to
is
post
coming.
on your, yeah. All right, everybody. We will see you next week on Question Reality. Thank you for tuning in. We love you. Say bye.
Bye-bye.
You're listening to Question Reality with Priscilla Leona, right here on LA Talk Radio.